Hello, everyone. Glad you are watching. Thank you so much for joining us for this special show where we are looking at Azimio Diaspora TV, the significance of the diaspora vote in the upcoming elections. Want to talk to the people involved with this diaspora vote mobilization plans and all manner that entails to ensuring that the diaspora vote comes in, and it comes in forcefully and rightly for that matter. We are glad to be joined in the interview today by the proprietors of this same venture, which I believe you're going to find fascinating, educative, and very insightful in terms of you being aware that you're not just the voter here. There are also voters out there, and they are excited about their coming elections, and they want to know what you think about the same. Well, to help us into the discussion is our patriot. How are you, Mr. Patriot?
I am very fine, Bernard. I'm very fine, good, and I hope you're good yourself.
I am great. I'm great. I'm glad to see you. Tell us this diaspora. I see you are donned into Diaspora TV, Diaspora everything. Is the diaspora taking over?
Wow, that's very great to be appreciated from you, Bernard. We are up and running, all system going. This time around, we want to make sure that the numbers count, and the numbers do not only count back in Kenya, but also the diaspora voice. We are determined to go that far, and that's what we are determined to do, because the most important thing to do is to make sure that all that is important in this election is properly captured. Because if we can't do that, then it will be disaster. That is what we are determined to do, and I believe that this is a good opportunity for those who want to, contribute, give, their voice, give their opinion as far as matters diaspora is concerned to this election. It is very important that we think along.
That's a good one. Now, could you please lead us into understanding what is Azimio Diaspora TV? You're mute, Patriot, you're mute.
You can hear me?
Yes, you can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Diaspora TV is a platform that we recently started, but more specifically for the advancement of Raila's presidency, the awareness of people voting in this very, very historical event that we are going to encounter, or we are going to participate in the month of August. We thought that it's important for those who want to shape their opinion on how Kenya is going to choose its leaders, be given a platform. The diaspora have quite a lot of difficulties to communicate, to get in touch with what is happening on the ground, matters politics. We thought it's good to give them a platform where they can come and give opinion, speak their voices, that will shape the country in matters politics. That is the essence of this. And as you can see, the name means everybody who is living away from home. This includes, of course, the US, where a majority of Kenyans live. We have the UK, Germany, France, China, India, and even the neighborhoods that are immediate within Africa. This is Tanzania, Uganda, and everywhere. That is what we are looking for. We are looking to much of advancement, involvement, because you can see there is what we call public participation. that is something that we want to push beyond the borders of Kenya, so that we have the sense of belonging. Kenya is a country that is very important in terms of development for everybody, including those who live in the diaspora. So time and again, we have found that most of the Kenyans who live out there will really want to participate in the activities of their country back home, but they don't have a platform. So we created this platform to give them the opportunity to understand exactly what is happening back home, Kenya. That is the main reason. And we want to be very, very clear that the main objective is to support the aspiration and the candidature of Raila Amolo Odinga becoming the 5th president of Kenya. Yes, Bernard.
Okay, thank you so much, Patriot, for that elaborate explanation. Now I want to talk to the viewers. Thank you so much for joining us on this particular special interview. We are interviewing the two people involved with Diaspora TV. Diaspora TV seeks to add voice on the coming elections, and from the look of things, it is Azimio Diaspora TV, and so they are pushing for Baba's elections on that platform. And so if you're in the diaspora or you are locally here and you want to know what the diaspora is saying about the coming elections, then you need to subscribe to their channel and be able to get the information they are passing across extensively and on purpose, so that you can follow and be aware of what is happening. And there are so many things that they are doing, and that's why we are interviewing them on this particular platform today. Well, this is different from the other show that we do, which is coming in the next 1 hour or so. So this is special interview. Those of you that are demanding the link and the other things, that's not possible. This is a special program, but we urge you to subscribe to their channel. I'll be sharing the link for their channel. Subscribe, and you will now follow up in details. What is Azimio Diaspora TV? What are they putting out there? Is it credible, not credible? You will be free now to share on that particular platform and interact with these great people who are out to see to it that Baba gets elected, both within and without this country. So if you are watching and you love what you're hearing, please use that link. Just click on it, subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so that anytime they go live or they post a video, you will be notified. Thank you very much. Well, I see Stony PK. How are you today, sir?
I'm great, Bernard. Thank you so much, and good to see you. You're looking healthy, good. Thank you, and nice to see Patriot there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I see this diaspora cape. What is the secret behind it?
You will get one, Bernard, because what we are aiming to do is to include the voices of those who are even far away, and they would want to really participate fully, because this election, unlike most people, they are not understanding that it is a do or die. A do or die, not for Baba as a person. No, it is for this country. This country is at the ICU bed, both economically, politically, and socially, and it is so critical that the election will determine exactly what transition we are going to make. And that's why we thought that since this is very crucial, it's not a game like any other. It's not an election like the past ones, whereby we've just been coming election, we go vote, and this, we felt that all people, all Kenyans of goodwill should be able to participate. Even if you're very far away, the ideas also are very highly welcome. We would like, to feed into Baba's strategic team. And that's why we are very closely linked, that whatever we discuss here, whatever we come up with, we contribute towards the basket of ensuring that Baba leaves no stone unturned. because campaign is not only left to the technical people in the inner circle. We are supposed to take this as a country issue, a country event, just to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Thank you.
Now, you are ensuring that nothing goes wrong. You want everybody to participate. Could you give us a glimpse into how well is the diaspora vote captured in terms of the ended mass registration? Do we have a vote to count on there, or it's just hopes?
Yeah, thank you, Bernard. That's a good one. This time around, we have had very, very good coordination. Although there were challenges, the numbers did not, kind of build up to what we expected due to distances and the centers that are allocated are a bit few. And our diaspora kept on, saying that some of them had to do like 4 or 5 hours, drive to go to the center. UK did fairly well, but the US, they are still not well served, and a huge majority who would have wanted to register have not been able to do that. Actually, it's a hue and cry, and it's one of the items that they gave to us, that we should make sure that if it will not be possible in this government, that Baba's government should be able to take care of diaspora people, even prioritizing them, looking at exactly what they are really feeding into this country in terms of economics. It's number one foreign currency earner, so they should be number one, if not number two, in terms of contributing to the decision of who governs this country. So it's still a challenge. We cannot tell you that it has been well achieved. We would even have, we tried to request the IBC to kind of also extend, like the way they have done here, give them some more time to be able to register. It's a huge number that has not been able to be covered, which is a serious challenge, and is one of the items that has been put on the manifesto, diaspora manifesto, that will be shared with Baba. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that answer. Before we go to the next question, I want to appreciate Gloria Najimesi. Najimesi says she has subscribed to Azimio Diaspora TV. We urge you, as you watch and listen to the discussion, please go ahead and subscribe to Azimio Diaspora TV so that you'll be able to follow the rest of their content, which they will not maybe get time to share on this particular show. But all in all, there is a lot that you need to embrace on matters diaspora. And so you need to understand, those of you that are in other countries, you want to participate in these elections, what are the options? Must you travel back to vote? Can you vote within your country? All those questions will be answered on that particular platform. So it makes every sense for you to work hard and ensure that you subscribe. And every time you subscribe, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that YouTube will permanently make you a subscriber. If you don't hit that notification bell, they will assume you are just passing by. So it's important that you subscribe, then hit the notification bell. Now, Patriot, welcome back. You dropped out.
Yeah, I wanted to correct my issue of the network. I was able to relay my, my words, but I was not able to see the gestures. That's why I decided to connect that. Sorry for that.
Okay. It's now much better. It's now much better. Now, I want to go to that diaspora Adoni. Those items available, and to whom are they meant for?
My brother PK, the speaker of the Diaspora TV, can explain on that and probably add something. Mr. Speaker, pick it up from there, PK.
Thank you, Patriot. Yeah, the merchandise you're seeing is actually designed just in tandem with Baba's or rather Azimio's merchandise. So this one is almost, there is not much difference, but of course, when you look at the logo, there is that Azimio Diaspora, Azimio La Umoja Diaspora, just to kind of distinct those guys who are out there when they are moving around. They, they feel like they are part of the people in Kenya, because initially this diaspora have always been forgotten. What we get here, the merchandise we get there, we share around Kenya. If you are not here, you are not able to identify yourself with whoever you really support more. So these merchandise are, they are available to anybody who would want to identify with us, and they are not very expensive. We can email you, the cost, very, very manageable, and then it can be shipped to you. So yes, they are available. It's a cap and a polo shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Allow me to add something, Bernard, to what the speaker has said. As just to add to what Stone Picky has said, we wanted to have the sense of belonging captured in the process of elections, because you will realize that the majority of the people who live in the diaspora, they will find it very difficult to wear something that does not resonate in terms of the diaspora, spirit. So you for instance, like the US and the UK, when they are doing the elections, you can see they have different layers and different levels of the kind of merchandise they wear. They go as far as having very serious coats, jackets, and doing placards that go with the weather. You must capture that aspiration. So we thought, why can't we have an innovative way of having that concept captured in the diaspora, not just for the sake of elections, but to give them sense of connectivity between the diaspora and us. And you will discover that the quality of the merchandise, the caps and the t-shirts, is quite on the higher end. It's a high-end premium product, which will, in my view, would be used even beyond the elections. That sense of belonging away from home, feeling Kenyan. You can wear this when you're going for your weekend out there at the beach, when you're riding your electric bike, you're doing your open rides of the areas in your weekends. That sense of belonging, because we realize that fabric of togetherness seems to be eroded. Many people go out there, they find it very difficult to communicate home. They have nothing to identify themselves with. And I love the way Americans live. They have that American, inness in them, that sense of belonging. You see them having a flag behind their cars. They have a flag in their offices. They wear things that they show they are proud of being American. So it is something that we can actually replace, because when our Kenyans are in the US, they admire their counterparts, how they don out here. So we want to tell them, man, you are Kenyans in the diaspora, and you can have something that makes you proud. Stand out there and show the world that you know where you come from. As much as you don't leave home, as much as that you are away from home, you must remain a man who has aspirations, well capturing the intentions and the prospects of your country. And that's why we brought these out. The other thing I want to mention very quickly, Bernard, before you bring up the other question, is that the colors are different. We've captured the colors of the diaspora. Black is one of the colors that is very rich in our merchandise. You can find it, the one I'm donning. You have the royal blue, the one Stone PK is wearing. You have other colors that are also very, very prominent in the diaspora merchandise industry. So we did this specifically to make sure that the people out there have the opportunity to get the differential colors. So the blue that is more importantly out there is actually they call it royal blue. This is royal blue. We have navy blue. So navy blue and shaded blue, those are the colors that are prominent between the UK and the US. So that sense of connectivity of the colors of the diaspora and the colors of Kenya here is something that has been captured in that emblem, so that you can actually show the world out there that you know where you're coming from and you know where you're going. That is the main sense of having this diaspora merchandise coming out in the colors that you're seeing. Bernard, back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Patriot. That is clear. And I would just go to before I go to the next question, those of you that are viewing, thank you so much. Those of you that are already subscribing to Azimio Diaspora TV, please subscribe. By the close of this show, at least we have 100 subscribers. So don't just watch, get moving. Please move with speed, subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell. Don't just subscribe and disappear. It is important that we be on the cutting edge as far as information is concerned. Now, Patriot, the merchandise looks great. It's awesome, top quality. Now, somebody is in the US, is in the UK, they need to get it. What is the procedure, please?
Thank you. Thank you. A very good question. I expected that coming from you, Bernard. You are a very inquisitive person. I knew that that will come. So we appreciate for that gesture, for the quality that we are doing. I am happy to hear that. You know, when you start something and you hear people giving thumbs up, it's quite encouraging. So we have two offices currently. We have one office in the USA and we have another office in the UK. So we have our coordination person in the USA, who is currently the interim SG. We call him the Secretary General. Then we have another gentleman who lives in the UK. So those are the current interim offices that will coordinate anybody who wants the merchandise to be shipped from them. So you're around the environment of the UK, you can order from the office of the UK. We can always give those links to those who are interested. Once they keep on watching, we will have that. And then the US there's a contact person. So the US, more importantly, as I've mentioned, that's where we tend to have as our control office. So the SG lives currently in the US. That's where you can get for those who live in the environment of around America. And in Kenya, I happen to be the coordinator. So we have an office. We have an interim office again in Kenya. So we do that. So in Africa, we have an office back in Kenya. In the UK, we have an office. Then we have in the US. So those who are, depending on where you live, then you can see the proximity of you ordering. That's how we've you know, like structured on how to give out this merchandise in terms of coordination.
Thank you so much. Now, the process begins here. It begins in the UK. It begins in the US. Stony PK, you can weigh on that. I really want those who are interested in the merchandise to reach out and find them. Unmute one. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The process begins here, of course, and then it propagates out there. So from here up to wherever you are stationed. Thank you.
Okay. Now, breaking it down, it means if I need the merchandise, I am in the US, I should contact Patriot or Stony PK after this show. Then they will link me to the office in the US or in the UK. Is that what you mean?
That's what it means. Sorry, let me add to what Stone PK is saying. That's what it means, literally speaking, Bernard. We are colleagues, me and Stone PK in Kenya, right? So we serve in the coordination office. So to coordinate the affairs, including the information you are asking, then we are fast on the line. Then from there, the rest of information will be provided. So I think it would be correct then to just put it that way, that whoever is watching, since we happen to be the representatives here, once they contact us, then we'll give them the flow. Depending on where somebody is, as I've mentioned, If you're around the UK, then you will get your merchandise from the UK. In the US, you'll get it from the US. Finally, that's where the delivery point will be from the US if you're around the US. If it's in the UK, it's the UK. But once you have our information for further inquiries, you can always do inquiries from any of the 3 offices, US, UK, or back in Kenya, depending on where you are.
Okay, thank you very much. I would want, there is a request for an email address. He said for the USA, share the contact person, his phone number, email as well. That's Levi Robinson. I would want us to get the number that you could share with the public to the contact person to your office so that you can coordinate all this with all that are interested. They can either call, WhatsApp, or email. So could I have that number or the email address in the private chat? Then I'll share it on public with your permission. As we proceed with the discussion, we are about to close, and we want you to subscribe to Azimio Diaspora TV. If you have not yet subscribed, please make haste. Here is the link. Click on the link, go to the page, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in support of the Azimio Diaspora TV. There is a lot of information there you need, especially those of you in the diaspora, for you to know where we stand as a country on matters, elections, and there will be other information. Where is the voting taking place in your locality, so that we don't miss out on your vote. So all that information will be available on Azimio Diaspora TV, and you need to be a subscriber in order to be on the cutting edge with that required information. So don't say the show will be over and then you subscribe. Subscribe now before we close. Thank you so much. Well, I'm yet to get the number, so yes, Patrick.
We'll do that. We'll do that, Bernard. And as we prepare to do that, I'm sure Stone PK can provide the 2 numbers, the UK and the US. He can send that. I want to say this, Bernard. For those who are watching us and listening, I think there's an area that will be very unfair if we didn't cover in this today's discussion and presentation. One, the main objective, as we've really put forward the way we've done it, is that we need to also emphasize that this is a platform that will give the opportunity to those who live in the diaspora to give their personal views, their personal concerns in relation to how they are living in the diaspora. Because we are talking about leadership, it's not just giving back. It's an issue of looking at how the country is developing in relation to other countries which are actually our friends. Because those who live in the diaspora, they will agree with me that there's a lot that needs to be balanced in between the country they live in back home. So there are a lot of diplomatic issues that must be looked into. There are matters that relate to investment. So this provides an opportunity for those who live out there to actually speak to that, as a platform. We want to assure them that this is a platform that will give them the opportunity to speak back, because we have proper connection to Baba campaign programs, including other groups that are here local. So this is quite an opportunity that anybody who lives in the diaspora, he has concerns, he has issues, he will use this platform to bring forward, including matters that go beyond the election. I thought it's important that I put that in place.
Okay, thank you very much. Alum says, how can a Kisumu resident get the merchandise? Probably you just get in touch with us. We can arrange that for you, especially those of you that have my contacts. You can get in touch with me. We'll arrange on how to get to the required people, and the merchandise will get to you. And I also want to emphasize that the merchandise is meant for you to participate in Baba's campaigns, okay? So whatever that is realized from the merchandise, it has a direct link to contributing to Baba's campaign and be part and parcel of the change that Kenya so badly needs. So don't look at it as just something to wear casually. This is a historical undertaking that you need to lay to heart even as you go about the same. our time is running. Huh? I need that number, or I share my number, and then they get in touch with me. I link them to your office.
Which number? Yes.
The number to your office, so that the people asking to be directed in the US, to be directed in the UK, can get in touch with you. We need to share it on the public platform if it is okay.
Stone PK, you can provide your link. Stone PK, provide your link, then that flows that way.
Just you type here and the email address in the private chat. Type the email address and the phone number so that we paste in the comment section, and those interested will get in touch. Thank you very much. And now, as we begin to close, Patriot, what do we look forward to in the campaigns? Things are shaping up.
Yeah, there's a lot that we're looking forward for in terms of preparations. There's a lot that is coming forward. I don't know whether I understood your question, Bernard, specifically. Please, may you repeat that?
You are leading the Diaspora Azimio Diaspora TV, and it is geared towards Baba's campaigns. And things are evolving. At least there was a milestone yesterday. By the endorsement of the president to the Baba's campaign. So, what is Diaspora Azimio Diaspora TV working on in terms of building up the campaign as we are on the home stretch towards August 9th?
I think that is clear. What we intend to do is to have frequent discussions. Let me start from that. I heard you well. We are going to have frequent discussions that happen on the Diaspora TV on a daily basis. We have this discussion happening, on a daily basis, starting from around 9, p.m. This is East African time, and then that continues throughout the night. That's what we are prepared to have, and that will actually, give first-hand information on how the campaigns are moving on. And I think that will be a very serious contribution to update the diaspora on what is happening on the ground, because the real activity is happening in Kenya. It's not happening in the diaspora. So we want to continue linking the diaspora to updates, the current affairs, so that if there's something they want to do to help Baba on that, then they can actually come on forward. The other thing that I want to mention is we are looking forward to those who want to contribute in terms of materials, if they want to give, sorts of assistance to Baba's campaign, either directly to their constituencies where they come from, or directly through the office. We use this platform to disseminate that information. So information is going to be a very key factor in the campaigns of Baba. And I want to assure the viewers and the diaspora members that this is an opportunity for them to actually speak to the country, speak to the leadership, speak to our countrymen right here. Let them feel home. You are in the US, you're in the UK, you're in Japan. While you're here, you feel you're close. You feel you're next to the person. And somebody looks at us here, Bernard, you're in a different location, Stone PK is in a different location, but there's that sense of belonging, like we are actually in the same house. This is the advantage of the technology that we want to take advantage of, and I'm sure the election that is before us is one of those elections that is going to be mainly captured using the current digital technology, digital communication platforms like this one. And I'm looking forward to be an amazing platform. Let people come, participate. We will feed information back and forth, right in Kenya, back to where they are. The other thing I want to mention is very important. Those concerns will get straight to where they matter. Baba will start listening to this TV very soon. The people who are in the political landscape will do that. The other thing we intend to do is to have the speakers, those who are aspiring for political seats, the great, you call them the greater participant, the artisans, you know, the technocrats who want to speak to the election processes in Kenya. You have now a platform. We want to remain a link between the diaspora and the country back home. Now that you hear we have the 3 offices, the UK, US, and back here, I'm looking forward to really having this platform, a joint venture, a platform, a catalyst, a link between the diaspora and back home. Concerns that will be coming from the diaspora, I want to assure them they will reach the right desk without going the bureaucratic process of going physically to the offices. And back home here, I am sure if there will be feedback, we will let the speakers come on board, the officers, especially those that are associated with the Raila Amolo Odinga Secretariat, Yotha Group, the young women who are out to see that Raila wins the election. So we are basically a coordinating platform, and I am sure that is a role that we're going to play, which is going to make this election a unique one and a special one, especially to feed into the aspirations of the diaspora Kenyans.
Okay, thank you so much, Patriot. That is clear enough. I trust all is well. Well, the contacts on how to get the Azimio Diaspora t-shirt and cape is right now in the comment section. You get in touch through those contacts. You either WhatsApp or email, and then we will get back to you and show you where to get your merchandise as soon as all conditions are met. I want to appreciate Patriot and Stony PK for making time to talk to us about Azimio Diaspora TV, and give you opportunity to give your closing remarks, even as we close to return later. Thank you. Stony PK, I think.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Bernard. Yes, mine is just to appeal to all those who really support Baba. You just come out, do this for once. Get to your, what do we call it, your voting area, your village. Ensure that, you do whatever you can, to make sure that all people understand what Baba stands for. Because that is one thing, that is a serious gap that we are having. Grassroots level mobilization. We've made mistakes in Baba campaigns, because we've been doing it at second and third level. I mean, second and first level. First level is when you do it, in the cities, those rallies in the cities. Second level is you go sweeping through the county. And then we do not have concrete networks from ward level. That is the serious gap that we have, and that can only be achieved by volunteering. People should volunteer in big numbers. Do your network right from the village, right from the polling station. Adopt a polling station to be able to mobilize votes for Baba, because it's 1 + 1 + 1 that will make the total 50 + 1. Yeah, and people, let's not assume. There has been a narrative that some enemies of Baba have been trying to propagate, that Baba is being supported by the state, so he's already in state house. That's a fallacy. That's a fallacy. We have to look for the votes ourselves. So people in the diaspora, if you can't make it back home, you have the phones, you have all the gadgets, just adopt your village, adopt your poll, mobilize at least 10 people per polling station. If you can afford, on voting day, just hire border for those who are sick, those who are in the hospital. Please mobilize so that they are picked from the hospital. We are told pesa kidogo to maziwa. Ensure you get somebody you trust to do that. Mpeleke a vote, then arudi, because we need each and every vote for Baba to go to State House, because we believe he's the one who is going to transit us into the better Kenya that we want. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Stony PK. Patriot, your closing remarks, please.
Yeah, thank you, Bernard, for this opportunity. Allow me to speak to the diaspora again. Our brothers who live in the diaspora, here we are talking about, of course, as I mentioned, largely the US, UK, Australia, South Africa, Canada, France, China, India, and Pakistan, Middle East. You guys, you are great. You have an opportunity now to speak to your government. You have the opportunity to speak to the people back home. Subscribe to this, get time in your busy schedule to watch what we do at the Diaspora TV, on this platform. We will always share a link with you guys and make use of this opportunity that it will, of course, not serve only the electoral process that we want to participate, but also feed into your concerns. As I mentioned, I know there are a lot of concerns from what we have discovered in people living out here. It is going to be good. So among the things that we have discussed that I think I need to mention, there is a serious proposal of having a one center that coordinates matters diaspora. There's that proposal that we are working on, which seemed to come from the opinion of the diaspora members. They are going to have that opportunity, probably because we'll present that MOU to the government that is coming. Of course, the government that is coming is the Azimio la Umoja. They have a serious proposition that we have a one-centered, coordination office, probably in the US or UK, that coordinates matters diaspora. It will be like a senior office than the embassies that exist, because we have realized majority of the members have a lot of issues concerning with their embassies. So when such an issue comes up, you find it very difficult to run around. You don't know who to speak to. This platform is going to take that memorandum that has that proposal to the president in waiting, that he considers forming one elevated office to coordinate matters of the diaspora. And we are looking forward. Raila Odinga is a man who listens. I am sure that will be very, very of a serious subject for him to consider. And we are working on that. I just wanted to speak to those who brought up that matter, that we are working on that. We are looking forward to presenting that document that we are working on, so that matters diaspora are properly understood. We have people who go out there to work. We have had issues with the Middle East where you find children who go there, our young people, either for schools and they end up having issues. And because of improper coordination of what happens on the ground, some of them have ended up losing their lives. So this is a serious issue that has come from the diaspora concern. I think we took it very, very positively. We are going to see that that proposal is actually, presented to the right office for that to be considered. In case the next office is the next government is Azimio la Umoja, then we are going to look forward having a well-coordinated single office of the diaspora matters across out there. And I want to say thank you so much, Bernard, for giving us this opportunity. For those who are watching, let them subscribe. We will be giving them our information on a daily basis. It will be a real-time stuff. And I'm sure where we have issues, Bernard will still be also one of our friends to help us as things move. I know he doesn't live in the diaspora, but he is also in the diaspora. The fact that you're in Nairobi and probably you come from Western Kenya, you are a member of the diaspora, Bernard. Thank you. Back to you, Bernard.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you so much for your credible and great information to help us understand the diaspora world and how we can participate into our Kenyan affairs even when we are far away from home. We really appreciate your time and we look forward to doing this again some other time. Let's meet now later on Azimio Diaspora TV. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe right now, even as we come to the close of this show. God bless you. We look forward to doing this again and have a great time to discuss further. I just want to let you know that in the next 30 minutes, we'll be coming back with the open forum political discussion on Tembei TV. So tegea mahali ulipo, tunarejea hivi punde. Asanteni sana kwa wote ambao mmepata hiyo information. Wala wanaulizia kuhusu t-shirt, angalia tu kwa comments, kuna information how you will get the diaspora Azimio diaspora t-shirt and cape. The information is there at the contact offices. And then the subscription, also the link is in the comments. Please make use of it. And then I look forward to seeing you again in 30 minutes time when we start that our favorite open forum political discussion on Mtembei TV. God bless you. See you in a short while.